ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Mandalam 9. Suktam 51. Rishi Vasu. Bharadwaja Devata Pavamana Soma Chandas Jagati Trushtu Prasomasya Pavamanasyormaya 9.81.1. Waves or illusion of purified or flowing essence of Atma Soma, which are well adorned, attain the stomach of Indra. When the extracted drops mixed with the spiritual light rays associated with the famous house are drawn out for giving, they go to gladden hero Indra exceedingly. Famous house here stands for the abode of Atma. Drops of Soma, flowing essence of Soma, drops of Soma, flowing essence of Atma, flow for Indra, the universal manifested self. A drop is a mix of spiritual ray or quantum of spiritual energy of Atma and fluidity, flowing property of water. 81.2. Hachahi Soma Kalasha Asishyadat Atmiya Soma. A good carrier like a horse is rolling lightly like a chariot. Showerer of happiness, he flows towards the paths wishing to attain them. Then, knowing the birth of both shining beings and others, he consumes things which are from above and from here. Soma is a good conveyor of spiritual energy of Atma. He flows easily towards material objects, bestowing existence on all and imparting essence of life to bodies of living creatures. Consume may be taken to mean pervade or enjoy. Anasoma Pavamana Kira Vasvindo. O Atmiya Soma, getting purified, may you scatter wealth of all kinds for us. O powerful, abundantly rich Soma, be the giver of the great gift. O giver of a sense of life, please instruct properly a wealthy donor like me with heedfulness. May our household be not scattered far away from us. Great gift may mean truthful knowledge. Ana Pusha Pavamana Suradayo 81.4. Rich in gifts, purified Soma, Pusha, Mitra, Varuna, Brihaspati, Maruts, Vayu, Ashwins, Tvashta, Savita, and the well-regulated Saraswati, enjoying together equally, may come to us. Last stroke of the Sukta, 9.81.5. Ubhe Dyava Prithvi Vishwaminve. Both the space and earth, who are invigorators of all, resplendent at Yama, Aditi Bhaga, the ordainer, and praised by all men, the vast atmosphere and all shining beings, enjoy the purified or flowing spiritual Soma. We go to another Suktam 82 from the same Rishi Vasu Bharadwaja. Devata same, Chandas the same. Asavisomo Arusho Vrishahari. 82.1. Spiritual Soma, who is reddish, is showerer of essence of life and is like a horse, or spiritual energy quanta, is getting extracted. Accomplisher of wonderful deeds like a king, Atmiya Soma makes sound Om towards the spiritual light ray. Getting purified, he attains the undecaying enclosed space. Mixed with essence of water, fluidity, he sits in the abode like a hawk in his nest. Various qualities attributed to Soma, flowing essence of Atma, are listed in this ruk. In his essence form, he carries the spiritual light energy quanta of Atma and fluidity of water particles. In the pure form, Soma represents Atma in the heart space of living creatures. He resides as witnessing self along with Jivatma. Kavir Vedhasya Paryeshi Mahinamatyo. 82.2. O wise Atmiya Soma, you go towards the great joy associated with the disposer. Like a well-rubbed horse going to battle, you flow. Warding off all difficulties, may you delight us. Covering the fluidity of water, you go towards your own shining garment. Meaning of that, Soma moves towards bliss associated with Brahman. Soma flows towards material objects for giving them existence. When not flowing, Soma becomes united with Atma. Soma is relevant only with reference to manifestation of the universe. Shining garment may mean abode of spiritual light energy, Atma. Parjanya Pita Mahishasya Parnino. 82.3. For whom rain-bearing cloud is the protector, he holds his home among the clouds over the surface of the earth. Water particles flowing on their own flow toward the ray or spiritual energy konda. In a pleasant knowledge sacrifice, he joins with the cloud. Implied meaning, Soma Atma, the spiritual ray or spiritual energy quanta, is dispersed in the ignorance like cloud, associated with the existence of mind itself as an independent entity. Water its essence which means flowing property of water, easily picks up the spiritual energy quanta for flowing towards material objects. 82.4. Jayeva Patyavadhi Sheva Mamhase. O shining Soma, you bestow happiness on all, like a wife finding happiness in her husband's presence. O source of solid earth, please listen. May you move well inside these words of praise for our living. May the virtuous you in the enclosure watch over us. Soma is associated with fourfold Atma. This Sat Chit Anandam Brahma. In that sense, Soma is shower of happiness on all the gross, subtle and causal bodies. He symbolizes Brahman. Residing in the heart space, Soma watches over sacrifices as witness himself. Last stroke of the sutta. Yatha purvebhya shatasa amrita. 82.5. O drop of Atmiya Soma, the way indefatigable you, a giver of hundreds and thousands of gifts for ancient sacrificers, set out towards their sacrifices. In the same way, may you flow for our fresh prosperity. The water particles or dharas follow your commands. Next Suktam 83. Rishi Pavitra Angirasa Devada Pavana Soma Chandas Jagati Pavitram De Vidatam Manaspade 83.1. O protector of the soul, spiritual Soma, your pure form extends everywhere. Springing up, it reaches bodies fully from all directions. Bodies which are not fully prepared or enduring consume it like raw or undressed essence. Properly prepared forms only, carrying it, reach it fully. Comment on this slug. Pure form of Soma is spiritual light energy of Atma, which is the cause of manifestation of the universe. Soma pervades all material forms. Soma is being thought of as a complex composite of real and unreal parts. Inert bodies get the flowing unreal fluidity property, part of the essence. Living bodies get the soul or spiritual energy quanta of Atma also. Tapos pavitram vidatam divaspade 83.2. The pure Soma form of a meditative sage extends in the abode of the shining space. His filaments or fibers stay firmly shining well all the time. His quick-moving essences protect the purifier. They stay above the summit of the shining space. Implied meaning: a meditative sage identifies the soul Soma with Atma. Filaments or rays of spiritual light of Atma are undecaying. Drops of this quick-moving Soma essence, carrying the spiritual energy quanta of Atma, maintain life in the body of the sacrificers. They stay above the illuminated physical space in terms of subtlety. Drops of Soma is more subtle than the space, as Soma causes its appearance. Arurujat Ushasa Krishniragriya. The first and foremost Atmiya Soma shines like the ray of light associated with dawn. Desiring food, sprinkler of water Atmiya Soma maintains the grass world. Creator of illusion, perceive the worlds with his illusory powers. Beholding men, the parents, namely the space and earth, uphold the womb of Soma. Soma manifests the physical light of dawn and water in the atmosphere. Wise sages perceive Soma causing the appearance of the material universe with his illusory powers. The space and earth serve as the womb of Soma's manifestation. Indra Jivatma perceive this universe with the help of Soma's illusory powers. Gandharva Itha Padamasya Rakshati 83.4. Bearers of water particles in the atmosphere, which could be either the sun or air, really protect his home. Wonderful Soma protects the birth of shining beings. He gets hold of the enemy by causing death. He is Lord of Death, Nirruti. Only doers of noble deeds attain his sweet food. The sun and air, or energy and pranas, help Soma to sustain life in living bodies. Soma, the ray or quanta of spiritual light energy of Atma, bestows life on imaginary shining beings. Soma is both destroyer and protector of all material forms. Wise sages realize spiritual light ray, Soma, to be Atma. Last Kava Sutta. Havirhavishmo Mahisatma Daivyam. O possessor of oblations, covering the oblation, namely the atmosphere, you go to knowledge sacrifice to the abode of the greatest shining being. Then shining Soma, having strainer for or as a chariot, accomplishes the sacrifice. Soma, having thousands of sharp-pointed rays, wins great fame for us. Soma, without the material or flowing cover, is Atma. Soma goes to the abode of Atma, which is within the cavity of the heart of human beings. Soma is carried in the woolly strainer or cloud-like ignorance. He accomplishes this knowledge sacrifice or preparation of this hymn, thereby bringing great fame for the seer of the Sukta. We go to the next Suktam, 84, which is from sage Prajapati Vachya. Devada Pavamana Soma Chandas Jagati. Pavasva Devamadano Vijarshani. O shining Soma, delighter of shining beings, very active and giver of water, you flow for Indra, Varuna and Vayu. Please make room for us for fortunate wealth. In the spacious dwelling, you extol shining beings or enlightened souls. Comment. Soma bestows existence on Indra, Varuna, etc. May he make room for sacrificers in the abode of the self, or may he reveal self-knowledge. This is the gist. Fortunate wealth implies spiritual light energy. Yes, tastho. Yes, tastho. Bhuvanan Nyamatyo. (84.2) Which immortal Soma is seated in the worlds, he flows towards all those worlds. Like the sun uniting and setting free Usha, drop of Soma making union and then setting free gets attached to us or our bodies for our protection. Like this comment, like the sun attaches to and detaches from Usha daily, Soma drop gets attached to and detached from a body of a living being. That Soma protects living creatures by residing in their heart space as witnessing self. Ayogobhi Srijyata Aushadhishva 84.3. The extracted Atmiya Soma essence who dwells with Indra flows with shining Somadharas, delighting Indra and other shining beings. Desiring the welfare of all, he gets adorned in plants. He dwells along with the rays or spiritual energy quanta in the happiness of shining beings or enlightened souls. Implied meaning is, Soma causes production of food by plants. In enlightened souls, Atmiya Soma rays or spiritual energy quanta stay, giving them supreme happiness. Eshasya Soma Pavade Sahasrajit 84.4. This very spiritual Soma, winner of thousands of wealth flows, setting in motion speech which is fresh and is awakening with the morning light. Drop of Soma along with Vayu brings up the atmosphere. He sits in the heart of Indra among the pots. Soma, Atmiya Soma, infuses Vedic speeches in knowledge sacrifices every day morning. Soma sets up the atmosphere and fills it up with air. He sits in the heart space of living creatures along with Indra Jivatma. Vachya means belonging to speech. Om. 84.5, the last stroke in the sutta. Abhityam gava payasa payovridham. Ray of spiritual energy quanta flowing with essence of water makes that very Atmiya Soma, who is enhancer of water and knower of his own self with the help of intelligence. That Soma is winner of wealth, is efficacious, is an essence, is knowledgeable, is like a sage and is a delighter in himself. He flows over the universe with Vedic hymns. Spiritual Soma essence is a mixture of spiritual light energy quanta and flowing property, fluidity of water. He is extracted by the wise sages making use of their intelligence. He pervades the universe as proclaimed in these hymns. We go to another Suktam, Suktam 85 by Rishi Vena Bhargava, Devata Pavana Soma Chandas Jagati Drishtu. This Suktam is not an easy one for comprehension. All the qualities attributed to Atmiya Pavana Soma are brought out beautifully in this Suktam. Indraya Soma 95.1. Indraya Soma Sushruta Parisrava. O shining Soma, well born or extracted, may you flow abundantly for Indra. May disease be far away from us, along with evil men or evil thoughts. Let dishonest men not delight in your essence. May drops of spiritual Soma be bestowers of good wealth, grass subtle and spiritual. Asman samadhi pavamana chodaya. 85.2. O purified or flowing Atmiya Soma, please hasten us in battle. Dexterous Soma is favorite delighter of shining beings. May you destroy our enemies within or without, and come towards us who are greeting you with praises. O Indra, drink this Soma, please, and destroy our enemies completely. The battle here is for acquiring truthful knowledge. That is the comment. 85.3. Agabdha Indo Pavase Madindama. O drop of spiritual Soma, unimpaired and pleasure giving, you please flow. The best soul you become Indra's supporter. May many thoughtful persons praise Atmiya Soma, who is the Lord of the universe. They salute him. Flowing essence of Atma, comment. Flowing essence of Atma Soma activates universal manifested self Indra. He gets praises and salutations from the wise sages. Sahasranita Shatadharo Adbhuta. 85.4. Atmiya Soma drop is praised in 1,000 hymns and is moving in hundreds of dharas. He makes the desirable essence flow for Indra. O bountiful Soma, please move towards us, winning for us the place of origin and water. May Soma win Atma's abode for the sacrifices, is the gist of the Rig. Atma's abode is really Satyaloka, since Atma is Jnana, truth, oneness. Wise sages realize that within the heart space, or as Purusha, at the universal level, here that means Atma. They imagine 7 lokas, 3 manifested unreal grass worlds, Bhu Bhuvasva, 2 unreal subtle lokas, Maha and Jana, and the causal Tapoloka, again unreal. Beyond all these unreal lokas, one arrives at the Satyaloka, state of oneness. This is the origin of Atmiya Soma. This is the explanation for the abode. Now, next Ruk is 85.5. Kanik Pradat Kalashe Gobhirajyase. O Soma, Atmiya Soma, you are being cast in the pot with rays of spiritual light, making noise. You move well in the neighborhood of the undecaying enclosed space. Getting purified, you glide well in Indra's stomach, bringing wealth like a horse. Soma is a mixture of Soma is a mixture of flowing property of water, which is unreal, or and ray or spiritual light energy quanta of Atma, real. This being extracted in the minds of wise sages. Soma moves all round in the abode of Atma. He activates Indra for manifesting this universe. Additional explanation: drops of flowing essence of Atma setting up countless Somadharas get traced by the wise sages. They get cast in the heart space of human beings. Next, 85.6. Swado Pavasva Divyaya Janmane. O tasty Soma, please flow for supernatural or not following birth. Be tasty for Indra, whose name is to be invoked auspiciously. O most sweet, unimpaired, shining Soma, be tasty for Mitra, Varuna, Vayu and Brihaspati. Implied meaning: Soma's birth is unnatural or unreal or imaginary, as Soma is a mixture of real and unreal parts. He is said to be born from birthless Atma. He activates Indra and other shining beings. No birth can take place in a homogeneous state, whether spiritual or physical. Spiritual energy is non-matter and hence cannot be quantumized. That is why Atmiya Soma becomes, or moving witnessing self becomes unreal. Atyam mrijanti kalashe dasha kshipa. 85.7. 10 movable entities adorn Soma, who is moving fast in the pot like a horse. Minds of wise sacrificers bring to life Vedic speech. Purified or flowing Soma drops of Atma move towards these good hymns. Pleasure-giving drops of Atmiya Soma enter Indra. 10 movable entities could be 5 sense organs and 5 organs of action. No more explanation may be necessary on the way. Quantumized spiritual energy of Achala Atma can absorb kinetic energy only in the minds of the wise sages, or moving witnessing Atma is their mental creation. Pavamano Abhyarisha Suvidyamurvi. O drop of Soma, getting purified, may you move towards wealth associated with heroes, vast protection